so that we can map them out.
A bit of the outcome, but in the middle we have a book and a bit of that.
You must make sure that it covers as per what you have shown. Then transparency, public trust. Transparency, that's public trust. If you are not transparent, then it is going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem that the other people that you are concerning, that are directly concerned, may not trust you. And immediately they fail to trust you, then even your subject, your project will not be sustained in that place. So let us make sure that that trust is there. Then accountability, yes, is part of it also. It should cover all what is budgeted for without dropping any.
Today we had the opportunity to have an inception meeting for a new project that has been brought in the district. This project is called Strengthening Community-Based Climate Adaptation. In brief, or in abbreviation, is referred to as STRENGTH. This project is coming with the strategy for implementation by a consortium partners. In the consortium we have ADRA and then Reproductive Health Uganda. They are getting support from the NIDA to implement this project in those districts that are climate stricken or they experience climate risk. And we are lucky that in Kitgum has been identified. Today they have been having an opportunity to do an inception and explain about the context of this project. In the inception meeting, our stakeholders were drawn on board. The local leadership, Office of RDC, the Chief Administrative Officer and the technical team, more especially production team, and then the line departments that will squarely handle this, and also religious leaders, cultural leaders were also invited. The participants that were brought were drawn from across the board. The idea here is to give a clear insight of the project, and from the explanation, from the insight provision of this particular project, it is very clear that this is going to be bottom-up project implemented through consultative meetings with the community, and also drawing their opinions across the board to inform the project. As a district chairperson, I emphasize so much on that particular approach, so that this can be bottom-up approach where the community is consulted so that they participate credibly in decision making to shape the strategies for the project in line with the priorities the community need. We are doing this so that at the end of the day we establish ownership of this project. It's now going to be incumbent upon district to work very closely in partnership with this particular consortium, so that this team does not work in isolation. They must tailor their project to the demand of the district priorities. Essentially, this is adding value to other climate adaptive programs we already have. Priorly, we already had local, that is local climate adaptive living, which has already been on the ground for 1 year. And then we also have Uganda Climate Smart Agricultural Transformation Project. All these are going to be tailored towards such projects. And we want to believe that with the involvement of the respective stakeholders and various participants, and more especially the actors, especially the development actors, the non-governmental organizations that work along the line of livelihoods, will all be drawn on board. So essentially, this has been an inception that has been very informative. What now remains on our part as district is to sign an MOU and ensure that we monitor the implementation of this project.
And we've been here at Kitgum district head offices launching for an inception meeting for the Strength project, a project that has a global consortium that brings together different organizations, ADRA Denmark, then the Danish Family Planning Association, and then another organization in Denmark, but implemented in Uganda and South Sudan. In Uganda, the Strength project is going to be implemented by ADRA Uganda and Reproductive Health Uganda in 4 districts of Kalenga, Kabong, in Karamoja sub-region, then Acholi and Lamo in Acholi sub-region. I mean Lamo and Kitgum in Acholi sub-region. This is a project that is looking at minimizing damages and shocks, whether climate change related shocks or weather related shocks in these 2 regions, but also building strong resilience to again weather-related and climate-related shocks in the different regions. So we'll be working, looking at the most vulnerable communities, building the capacities of women, those who are engaged in pastoralism, but also in livelihood, looking at issues of gender equality, issues of sexual reproductive health. Those are the things that we'll be looking at. So we'll be engaging the districts, in the district authorities in the 4 districts, and the first engagement has been today with the Kitgum district local government, where we've received good reception from the different district leaders, including the RDC for Kitgum, the chief administrative officer for Kitgum, the chairperson for Kitgum, and other leaders. So we appreciate Kitgum local government, and we are looking forward to continue working with Kitgum district local government.
From the component of the financial support that is coming, this project will take a total of about 4.3 billion, and directly to the district about 1.083 billion will come to the district to support implementation.